Today we're going to name the parts of the bicycle. This can be helpful when you're trying to make bike repairs or explain bike problems to people. One of the most common problems or mistakes people make is confusing the tube, the tire, and the wheel. The wheel itself is the metal piece here. This is called the wheel rim, and these are the spokes coming into the middle of the wheel. The thick rubber piece on the outside is the tire, and then inside is what you would refer to as the tube. So the tube itself is what goes flat when you have a flat tire. Coming down to the gears here, this is referred to as the cassette, the gears in the back. This is the rear derailleur here, this whole piece, and this helps shift the back gears. In the front here, you have what's called the chain ring, and then you have the front derailleur, which helps shift the front gears. Attached to the chain ring, you have the crank, and attached to the crank, which is like a little arm here, is the pedal itself. Coming up to the bicycle frame, this is what's referred to as the top tube. The angled tube here is called the down tube. In the back, these skinnier pieces of the frame, this is called the seat stay and the chain stay. And then the separate piece in the front is referred to as the fork. This is not actually attached to the bike frame itself. In the front, this is called the stem, and then you have the handlebars, of course, the brakes. These particular brakes are referred to as V-brakes. They're probably the most common brake right now and the easiest to maintain. And this is your seat post and the seat itself, which is often referred to as the saddle. And those are the parts of the bike.
Top 5 benefits of cycling. Easiest ways to exercise. You can ride a bicycle almost anywhere, at any time of the year, and without spending a fortune. Many people are put off doing certain sports because of the high level of skill that seems to be required, or perhaps because they can't commit to a team sport due to time pressures. Most of us know how to cycle, and once you have learned, you don't forget. All you need is a bike, a half an hour here or there when it suits, and a bit of confidence. Strength and muscle tone. Contrary to normal perceptions, cycling is not a fitness activity that solely involves the legs. Cycling builds strength in a holistic manner since every single part of the body is involved in cycling. Build stamina. Cycling is a good way to build stamina. It is very effective in doing so, because people enjoy cycling and they wouldn't really notice that they have gone farther the last time they went cycling. Sub-calories. Cycling is a good way to lose those unwanted pounds. Steady cycling burns approximately 300 calories per hour. If you cycle for 30 minutes every day, you would burn 11 pounds of fat in a year. Since it helps build muscle, cycling will also boost your metabolic rate long after you've finished your ride.